Hello, welcome to the Q. It's New Year's Day, and it is Operation Big Red 1. Italy turned 10. They had $22. They got convoyed for 1 as usual. $21 to spend. They're going to start a fort in Rome, build an anti-aircraft gun in Africa, and then an artillery, 2 infantry, and a militia. Let's roll for long-range aircraft. And it is 8 or higher. No, it's not. All right, let's move on. We do have a couple attacks. The convoy rating, of course. Set it down there and I'll walk around. And it would be nice if we had a voting system. And then I could do this turn after the votes come in. I'm considering this fighter, Italian fighter, coming out and going after that torpedo boat destroyer. It defends at a 2. It's pretty risky for a fighter because I got no casualties. So that's what I'm debating on. What I am doing, though, this coastal sub in A-51 moves up to A-48 to convoy raid. This fleet sub will move down 1-2 to A-54 to convoy raid. This seaplane comes out and does the map thing, and there are 2 coastal subs convoy raiding there. All right, so rubber hits the road. Is it worth that risk? Probably not. So I will not make that attack. All right, so let's convoy raid. That's our only attacks. Somewhere I set the dice. Here they are. All right, so now Britain has anti-sub warfare, so we have to add a defensive dice. And this coastal sub with radar is +2, and then Britain has radar and anti-sub war, so that is +2. So it'll be even up. So the dice is even. And we fail. So we come down here to the regular sub in A-54, and the Italian sub gets a +1. All right, well, they didn't die, but oh my gosh. All right, up here we'll have 2 coastal subs and a seaplane, and they are all even. Coastal sub number 1 gets 2. All right, let's take 2 off that line. All right, and coastal sub number 2 is, almost dies, so we don't need this for the seaplane. Seaplane is +1, so we might have to build a German sub in the mid. Might have to do that. All right, so that is 3 there and nothing down here. Maybe we can coax Japan, come down here and do some convoy raiding. All right, so that is pretty much it. Let's non-com. We're going to pick up that infantry in Gold Coast, and we're going to come down 2 into A-54, drop him off in Cape Town. There's a French sub there that may wish to engage, but probably not. All right, so we've got a fighter and a tactical in Rhodesia. They will come up 1, 2, 3, 4 into Tobruk. And our seaplane will come off map and go into Tobruk. What other movements do we have down here? We have this cavalry. He'll come out 1, 2 into Rhodesia. I think that's pretty much it down south. Yeah. Let's rail this infantry here in Sudan. He'll rail up to Upper Egypt. This infantry in Abyssinia will march into Nubia. This infantry in Eritrea marches in... Oh, wait. All right. The infantry in Eritrea marches to Nubia. The infantry in Abyssinia... Is he going to stay put? Yeah, he's going to stay put. All right, so now we've got our ships. So this torpedo boat destroyer that was in port in Upper Egypt is going to come out into the sea zone of M8. This fleet that's in I-5 will go in port in Upper Egypt. So that is a battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, a destroyer, and then followed by these 2 destroyers in I-3. 1, 2, 3, and they'll go in port there. All right, so that's in port in Upper Egypt. I'll put that German torpedo boat destroyer because it's in port there as well. This air transport here in Transjordan will come out 1, 2, 3, grab the airborne, 4, 5, 6 into Tobruk. All right, so I think that's all of our Africa movements. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so let's move this infantry from Azerbaijan into southern Iran. And this mountain infantry in eastern Anatolia will go into Transcaucasia, as we're going to try and hold that for another turn. We do have 1 rail movement in Europe. This infantry in northern Italy will rail. We discovered that they can get on the river and rail into eastern Anatolia. And that's it. That's it in a nutshell. You know what I didn't do? I didn't bring my units to place. So let's walk around the table, take a peek at the Japanese, Pacific American side, and those crafty Russians. Let's see. Let me grab my stuff. All right, so the fort starts here in Rome. The anti-aircraft gun is built here in Eritrea. The artillery and 2 infantry are built in northern Italy. And finally, this infantry or militia is placed in Rome. All right, no change on the money. They are at 23. Well, I guess there was a change in the money. Wonder why I only had 22 last turn. Oh, you know why? U.S. declared war on Portugal. That's why. That's where I got that extra dollar. All right, so I have 23 for next turn. And now let's do the recap. So we have an infantry in Aquitaine. Northern Italy is 2 infantry, militia, fighter, and a artillery. In Rome itself is now 4 militia, anti-aircraft gun, and an infantry, along with various German units. Militia in southern Italy, Tripoli, Tripolitania, mountain infantry and militia in Sardinia, mountain infantry in Transcaucasia, infantry in eastern Anatolia, 2, I did have another move. 2 infantry in southern Iran. This 1 infantry in Transjordan walks over to Iraq. Iraq has a infantry militia. In southern, let's move these Germans over, or Upper Egypt, we've got 4 infantry, motorized, artillery, Nubia is an infantry, anti-aircraft in Eritrea, infantry in Abyssinia, militia in Somaliland and East Portugal, cavalry in Rhodesia, militia in Belgium. In Cape Town is an infantry, marine, artillery. A-54 is a sub, destroyer, transport. Coastal sub is in what? A-48. Last but not least, I guess Cyrenaica is an infantry militia. Tobruk is a infantry, militia, airborne, seaplane, air transport, fighter, tactical. In M8, 2 coastal subs and a torpedo boat destroyer. And last but not least, in port in Upper Egypt is a battleship, 2 cruisers, light cruiser, and 3 destroyers, along with the German ship there. I think that's it. Next up will be the USA. Don't know if that'll be today, but if it is, we'll see Germany this evening.